Hello beautiful people from the internet, it is Connie over here. This is a completely improvised video, but I just had dinner. It's exactly 9 p.m. Wow, that's astonishing. It's exactly 9 p.m. as my computer says, and there's just something that I need to talk to you guys about, or just anyone about. I just need to talk about it because it's been bothering me for such a long time now, and I just don't know what else to do other than go on the internet and talk about it, because therapy is expensive, my friends. So you guys are my therapy. We all know how this works right here. I'll smoke a cigarillo and complain about my non-existent problems, psychological little affairs, and you listen and maybe smoke your own thing. Maybe you are relaxing, working with me in the background. Just know I'll be here and I'm gonna be rambling for right about 15 minutes, I think is the time this is going to take. So shall we light this up and let's go. Also be aware, it's kind of a rush hour at night, so everyone is coming to their homes. There's gonna be people walking around and I hope you're okay with it, because I am. So, okay, I'm trying not to talk about it, although I know I'm going to talk about it because this is what my whole video is going to be about today. I don't even know what I'm gonna title it. I don't know if it's going on the internet. But, basically, you just let me take a hit, okay? So basically, I don't know how to start this. I don't know, I think I referred in one of my other night sessions quite some time ago, some months ago, that I am a person who has dreams, lots of dreams. Every night I have at least 3 different dreams with 3 different storylines, and it's always like such a big thing in my life, I never know how to explain this to anyone, but it's almost like my dreams are so vivid. And they are so realistic. Like I don't dream of monsters or flying, of situations that I could never be in as a human being. I always basically just dream of my life on an alternate universe, a parallel universe, if you would say. So my dream is always me living a normal life, but just a life that isn't the one that I live in this reality, So I've been dreaming consistently every night. At least I wake up and I remember always having multiple dreams a night. And I've been having this sensation for years. While I was still in therapy, I used to talk to my psychiatrist about this, I dream every night and it's exhausting because I feel like I'm living another life inside of my dream, and I wake up and I don't feel rested because I feel like I just dreamt all night. And he used to tell me, that's probably what you think is happening, but it's impossible for you to dream all night. And he explained me why, because sleep has different stages. You have REM sleep, where I think is where you dream, and then you have deep sleep where you supposedly don't have any dreams, so it would be impossible for you to have deep sleep and dreams at the same time. That just doesn't happen. From what he explained, okay, and this was like a long time ago, so I don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but what frustrates me is that sometimes my reality of now, this reality that we are in right now, me and you that are watching this video, sometimes this reality in my dreams gets messed up with the alternate parallel universe, and I end up meeting the characters that I know from my dreams, but as the life I'm living now. So it's very confusing. I often wake up confused, exhausted, like I feel like I've just been through a whole day inside of my dream, and now I have to wake up and go through another day, and then I go to sleep and I go through another day. I just never feel rested, I don't even know why I wanted to talk about it. I think I've just been feeling so desperate to not dream for a night that I came on the internet asking you guys if you've ever experienced anything like this. Like in your mind, you just feel like you dream every night and your dreams are so realistic. Like sometimes I'm living my day-to-day life here in my reality and I confuse things because I don't know if they happened in reality or in my dream. And sometimes it's making me go a little bit insane. Like I'm trying to sugarcoat it a little bit. Or sometimes I have to ask my boyfriend, like, have I told you this and this and this already? Because I told him in my dream, because he appeared in my dream in the other reality, and I told him, and I've been a whole day where I had told him this thing and he knew, and then I wake up in my reality and he doesn't know. So I'm very confused. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I told you this already. Then I realized it was in my dream, because I write all of my dreams these days, so I don't get confused, you know? Man, it's just so confusing sometimes. I just wish I didn't dream. I don't know, I feel like my boyfriend, for example, he's a person that he doesn't dream. At least he never remembers any dreams that he has, you know. If he does dream, which is quite possible, he just doesn't remember them, you know. If I had dreams and I didn't remember them, that would be absolutely amazing, stellar, just the best thing that could happen to me. And the worst part is when characters from my reality, people that I've known that I no longer hang out with and that I wish I would hang out with, but they are either not in my life anymore, not physically in my country anymore, nowhere that I can reach them physically, you know. And then they appear in my dreams and it's so realistic, like the storyline just aligns with my reality. It's like if they are in another part of the world, then I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm gonna dream that they came here and they were like, yo, I'm in Portugal right now, you want to hang out? And I'm super happy. I'm like, oh, they finally came back and we can hang out again. And then I have a whole dream that feels like 8 hours, 9 hours of dreaming where I'm hanging out with this person, I'm reconnecting. And then I wake up in my reality and I haven't talked to this person in years. They have most definitely not come back to Portugal. This is just an example, you know. Also, for example, when my friend that has passed away, he appears in my dream and I hang out with him and I'm with him and I'm a bit confused because I'm aware that he's supposedly no longer alive. But in my dream, like, he kind of gets confused. So like reality is a little bit, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like everything can happen, but still in a realistic way. So he just appears and I'm like, oh, maybe he didn't really pass away. Maybe he's alive. And I just didn't know, I don't know. And I start hanging out with him. And then I wake up and of course he's not here anymore, you know, and I'm just like, but I've just spent the last 10 hours of my life with him. How is he not here anymore? And sometimes I wake up and I'm laughing because something really cool happened in my dream that I felt was reality, and I wake up and I'm like, oh, this is not reality. I'm just starting my day now. Because sometimes I wake up with the feeling that I'm done with the day and now it's time to go to sleep. It's very confusing. I don't know how to explain this, and I was, you know, hoping that this would stop over the years, that I would stop dreaming consistently and remembering my dreams and having such vivid reality dreams. It hasn't stopped. It's been at least 5 years that I've been dreaming consistently every night, writing about it. And I'm going slightly insane with it, you know. I'm like, come on, can this just stop already? So as I said, I don't know if this is going on the internet because I'm aware that this is a very silly thing to be, you know, worrying about. The thing is, it just has been affecting me. Like, I'm going through my day and sometimes I feel like I've already lived this day on my dream, and then things start happening that have already happened in my dream and I'm like, am I dreaming right now or am I in reality? Sometimes I just don't have a way to understand if I'm inside a dream or not, you know? So it's pretty confusing. I've been getting a little bit annoyed with it lately just because I feel like I've been needing some rest, and it's probably true that I don't dream all night, or else I would just never be getting deep sleep, which is impossible because I would be unable to function, and I'm very much able to function, you know. I have energy, although it's not that much energy, I still have a good amount of energy that is able to keep me going through the day. So it's very possible that I do go into deep sleep and I don't dream for a bit, but it's just, it feels like it's so little, because I almost can pinpoint how many hours I was in that dream, because sometimes I'm in my dream, like, I can understand like time passing there, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I can, like, how do I explain this? Imagine, I literally, in my dream, I just go through a whole day, like it's a day from start to finish, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m, imagine. So I can feel the time passing in my dream, and I wake up and I'm like, wow, I've just been dreaming for literally 8 hours. Because in my dream, that's what I felt like I was living. I was living 8 hours inside of my dream because I went through the whole day. Although time is like very messed up in your dreams, so I could potentially be feeling like I've been awake a whole day inside my dream, but then it's like 30 minutes and time just works in a different way, you know? I don't know, friends. It's been odd. Recently, they've been getting even more realistic. I feel like sometimes when there's anxiety periods inside of my real life, so in this reality that we are in right now, my dreams get even more vivid, and that's when I start confusing things even more. Like, is this real life? Is this me dreaming? Like, what is really going on here? I don't know. It's strange, it's odd, and I just am looking for someone that has been having the same experience, or that has had the same experience and is able to now not have dreams anymore. If that's the case for you, please let me know how you do it, because I don't want to see any more people that I don't hang out with. I don't want to see my friends that don't exist anymore. I don't want to wake up missing the reality that I live inside my dreams, which is sometimes it's very good, you know. I just want them to feel realistic. Like, I just want to dream of a monster and wake up and be like, oh yeah, that was definitely a dream. You know, I don't want to wake up anymore and be like, am I dreaming now? Am I waking up? Is this real life? Is this just fantasy, you know? I don't know, it's been strange. I'm just working on trying to find a solution for it. I don't know if there is one. Maybe if I stop worrying about it so much, or like being annoyed at it so much, it will stop. I just don't know, you know. So I wanted to tell you guys this, because maybe one of you, even if just one of you knows what to do about this, like, let me know. Don't tell me to go to therapy, okay? I was in therapy for so many years. I don't want to do it again. It's expensive, and I feel like I've learned a lot of things from therapy, and now is probably a time for me to learn things by myself. Maybe I'm completely wrong and I just need to, you know, suck it up and go back. I feel like it's just such a little silly thing that I'm here like being all worked up about, and it's like, I'll shut up. How many people would love to dream as much as I do? Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it well, like in a way that you will understand my frustration. I don't know. But you know what I know? I know that right now this is probably reality, because I've never filmed a video inside of my dream, at least that I remember, which could be a way for me to understand that they are actually dreams, because in my real life, in my reality, in day-to-day life, I film videos pretty much every day, at least every 2 days. So in my dreams, if they were reality, I should film a video there, but I don't. So that is a good way for me to understand that it's not real life. I don't really know. I'm gonna stop this cigarillo at this point, because I don't want to get nicotine sick. You know, today I'm a bit worked up with anxiety. Sometimes when I have anxiety, those are the days where I get the most nicotine sick, because my body is already, you know, on high blood pressure, and then nicotine comes and makes it even higher, and then I have anxiety, which is not the best. But yeah, also these times of anxiety when my dreams get even more realistic is when I start derealizing from reality, because I start like I just become desensitized to everything. I start wondering, is this real life? And then I don't feel like I'm inserted in the real world. I almost feel like I'm watching myself from above or behind me. And I don't physically see myself, but I feel like there's something behind me that is me, that is watching me go through the world, you know? It's a very odd experience, and I don't really know how to explain it all that well. But I hope I explained it well enough to the point where someone is gonna be like, you know what? I felt that, and I know what works to fix this. So let me know if you know any solution. I'm down to try anything. Not anything, like, don't, you know, the normal things. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!